what does that have to do with e-commerce? Nothing really, other than the fact that we're moving into a more online, internet-connected world. And e-commerce as an industry, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, is fundamentally different to what it is today. And I guess that's just the illustration is that we're at the start of a new economy. And so that kind of leads me into the Groupon story. And I think what's important to note here is that, like you, I was an entrepreneur. I started off with myself and the co-founder, literally in a garage. That's how we started the business. We started off with an initial investment of probably close to $10,000 US. And our objective was to solve the problem of how does one sell products or services online. And it just so happened at the time that we were looking at that, that the model around Groupon was evolving, it was emerging in the US. And when we looked at the mechanics behind that, they were fairly attractive. And let me explain to you why. But let me just start off with this slide over here, and this is a really exciting piece. And there's quite a lot of detail here. I don't want you to worry about the detail. But what I want to point out is what this illustrates is the length of time it takes for an average consumer that has used the internet. In other words, they've searched, they've maybe done some banking, they've gone online to actually start transacting online. Okay, and so when we talk about transacting, we're talking about buying something, selling something, doing something of trade online. And what the orange bars indicate, and this is South African stats, just as it may be, but what the orange bars highlight is internet users. So these are people that have gone online onto their smartphone, onto an internet website, and done a search or done something online. They haven't transacted. The gray bars are when people start to transact. Okay, and the difference between the two is approximately 5 years. Okay, and why is that important? Because right now in this country, as Mauritius, you have roughly about 300,000 internet users, actual engaged internet users. You have mobile phone penetration at over 100%, and you have internet penetration sitting at about 58%. But a lot of these people haven't yet bought anything online, okay? But can you see how this growth starts to escalate as people that started over there that 5-year curve just starts to escalate astronomically, okay? And so really, if you look at this table over here, you have the majority of the population that have internet connections and have actually utilized it in some means through a smartphone, but yet they haven't done real transacting online because it hasn't been available. Okay, and that's why it is such a massive opportunity in this country, because actually you have people that are connected, they've got a smartphone, the cost of connectivity isn't the challenge. You just need a proposition or an offering, which is what you guys can create, which talks to those consumers and enables them to actually make a purchase. And if you can marry those two opportunities, you have a massive economy and a massive new industry that'll evolve.